Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to 7th Gear Racing for round 4 of Season 9. Tonight we are with the Tier 1 boys. A big welcome back to myself, and a good evening to Mr. Fresh. How are you, sir?
Yeah, it's good to be back after missing last week, not naming names.
Well, it's not my fault. You know. But there we go, that's right. According to sources, it could be a wet race. Looks quite overcast in qualifying. But yeah, so what do you think we're in store for tonight? Were your visions there? Fresh.
But you're going to call
Tight,
me Vaughan.
twisty No.
As of every week, I poked my head into practice. Turn 1 seemed to be of a bit of a sticky spot, and where was the other corner? I can't remember where the other corner was. But yeah, I think it was Joel who's first out. He spun there a few times. Looking like it's one of those tracks where touching the curb is not going to forgive you.
No, Hungary is very notorious for its curbs and putting you in the wall, especially at I think it's turn. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 4, I believe it is. The fast left-hander, where yeah, you either cut the corner or you can too much curb and hit the wall. Right then, Joel is the first person to the lap. Let's see how fast he can go.
Hungary, one of the tracks that hasn't changed, but I think I wouldn't mind seeing a few changes here. I think. I don't know where.
It's a pretty unique track, to be honest. It does have overtaking opportunities, but you've got to be quite a lot faster than the car in front.
It's a bit narrow.
It is, of course, Monaco without the walls, even though there are walls.
Stands round. Yes, he is.
Oh, fantastic! He's not having a good season, is he? Rhino's not having a good season, is he?
Really, just the pit straight, maybe the corner leading onto it, and turn.
Is he just sitting there?
3.
What's happening?
I think he's waiting for people to go past.
Okay. Right then, here comes Joel approaching the last corner. Corner number 14, as it's affectionately known as.
What will be the benchmark? 117.2, not bad.
117.2, not a bad result, but here comes the Ferrari Paloma with 117.1. Nice. So who's next? I believe it's one of the... Is that an Alpine? Dylan? It is. Can Dylan get up there? No. Well, yes, 17.4, not a bad lap by any stretch. It's Adam. Oh, another. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. That's the benchmark on 115.9. Wowzers, that's a fast lap. As Phantom slots into second with a 116.4. Yeah, a lot of the car. I wonder if there's rain coming because a lot of the cars are out all at the same time.
Yeah, I
That's
was
what
just
you usually get.
browsing through to see if the rain is coming in quali or in the race. I assume the forecast thing that they're looking at is still not great. God, what's happening? My hexagon lights in front of me below my TV are giving me an epileptic fit right now. Change that.
Lovely. Alright, what about Charlie stepping in for the last minute pull out of the GT, and he goes P5. Decent lap there. Alright, what about the McLarens? What about Elite Risk? Our championship leader. He won in Australia, third in France, and one in Brazil last week.
Third in
And
France, but
3
not
wins out of 4.
after a gallant effort from him though.
It was a shame those wet tyres just gave up and it got a little bit drier. Otherwise, that would have been a fantastic comeback drive.
Here he comes.
So what can he do?
There it
There
is.
we go, 15.8. Almost 2 tenths ahead of Arthur. That takes some doing. Elite is on some form this year, carrying the whole McLaren Tier 1 team all by himself. The second seat of that McLaren seems cursed, with Thomas not able to finish, and Vision, I think, had a torrid time last week, and we had to reserve him, but another last-minute dropout, and now Fine Defender has kindly stepped across. Let's see what he can do in the cursed car.
Again. No, it's Jay.
Yeah. Betster slots himself into position 3. He has finished second in each race so far.
And I think Joel's now on a
hot
lap.
Started. So we'll stay on board here with Fine Defender. $117.9, which puts him at the back. Who is next? I believe it's probably going to be Visions. Mr. Super Sub himself. Oh, apparently he's got a purple sector too. That's intriguing.
Why can't I find him? Yes. Let's see what he can do.
Pounds the final corner. 17.5. I think you'll be disappointed with that. You can go a lot faster than that, Visions.
Bit anticlimactic, that wasn't it?
It was a little bit, wasn't it? Right, so we've got Muddy Warrior and Rain yet to start. Oh my goodness.
Well, you'll get there.
Yet to do a lap. Yeah, eventually.
Rain, who, if I remember, does like the wet weather.
Oh, actually, hang on. Doesn't Rain have a quali ban?
No? Wait, does he?
I think he does. I think he's supposed to go out and disqualify himself, isn't he?
I get lost on the pressure. License plates. Yes, he does. He has a qualifying round.
Here we go. Muddy Warrior does a 1:16.8, puts him into P12. Oh, Arthur's out on the track. He's just started. So let's ride on board with Arthur. Not having a great season so far.
Who are we looking at? Oh, Arthur. Purple sector.
Yep. He was third in Australia. He didn't race in France, and he was 8th last week in Brazil. So some work to do if he wants to become a 3-time
Brazil was
champion.
messy. I was here. I was streaming, but I wasn't commentating.
Yeah.
I got to see it firsthand. It was, well, both races last purple sector.
Yep. Purple sector 1, purple sector 2. This could be an absolute stonker of a lap.
These two corners where I generally lose all of my time. I'm here. Seems to have done it well. What's he going to do?
15.5. What a lap. And here comes the Elite Rest. What can he do? Can he answer? No, because he's just starts the lap. Let's stay on with Elite Rest then, shall we? Our championship leader. Sitting on 73 points at the top. 12 points ahead of Spencer.
The mighty Dylan. 2 times quicker. Jumps ahead.
Yep. Improves to P16. In and out, we missed Pro Sweeper. He's up into P6. Quality very wide. All the curbs there. They're as wide as humanly possible.
There's a discussion about that in the charity Discord. I don't know if you're in that. Are you?
I'm not, no.
They were discussing the tracks and how some tracks were in and they're kind of boring and they're missing somewhat of the more fun ones. There was a discussion about Zandvoort and I was sort of sticking up for it. Because Zandvoort is one of those tracks where you see a lot of...
It's crap.
Yeah, but you see a lot of different drive lines on that track. Like that really sharp hairpin, some people take it close, some people will take a wider line.
So Elite Russell improved, he only by a tenth, but that keeps him P2. Anyone else on a hot lap? Is that Vision? Is he about to do a hot lap? No, he is about to start. What about that Ferrari? They're going into the pits. About Phantom. Oh, it looks like he's 4 temps up and he goes into P4. Can't quite pierce the 115s, just like Pro Sweden's done. So we got 3 people in the 115s now.
Charlie bumps up to 6th.
He does.
Here comes his teammate. Nope. Okay.
Starting up.
Yeah, say 11 seconds slower, so
Yep.
I would hope so. Let's have a spin.
Lovely stuff. Right. What about Vision? Can he go quicker? He does. Up into P13. Just behind Jake. Look at that. The midfield is so tight. 1 second separates 5th all the way down to 16th. That 3 temps. 0.5 point. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers done 16.5. Oh, okay, Gorniak runs just a little wide there.
When did Rain go out? Did he go out or did he just retire in the pits?
He retired.
Ooh. Is that going to keep his setup?
Oh, Joe hasn't got a nose. What happened there? That's odd. His wings are there, the end plates are there, but the front of his nose isn't there.
Oh yeah.
It's not something I've seen before. It's a new one. Right, who's going faster? It's Paloma. Ooh, she went 6 tenths closer, faster. 16.5. Very well done. Right. He can improve. Look at Pack Bussy down in P15. He will not be happy at that. He should be up in those top positions. But not this lap, well, 155. That's Paloma making a mistake. For turn 1, just like you said, Fresh.
Hmm?
You said turn 1 was being tricky.
Yeah. Any corner with a
I don't think it's
curve
turn 1 itself, I think, because you can run very deep, but also the traction out of there is very deceiving.
Well, it's at an angle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Paloma again. I think she's obviously aborted her lap now.
I assume everyone's going to be coming in now.
Yeah, Pack Bussy invalidated, so it's just Rhino who's on the lap now.
Paloma.
Well, the timing screen says he's down. Surprising, Rhino's not having a good time in Tier 1 this year, is he?
Nope. Good job. He's
like
good friends with his team principal.
Yeah. Paloma has started another lap. to see where she can get to. I imagine this will be our last opportunity to settle that. Oh, and she invalidates turn 4.
Arthur's coming out. The McLarens are coming out.
That's right, Arthur will know that he's not safe.
I wish, as spectators, we could see some like track data, track temperature and stuff.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? But you know, Codemasters make sure they get all the liveries correct, haven't they, before they can fix any kind of bugs like that.
I think my cat has just brought me a ball of fluff again, and he wants attention.
Excellent.
What's up? God, they're all coming up now. Oh.
Yeah. The only problem with going out first for Arthur is that there's going to be a lot of traffic.
Well, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Look at turn 1. It's absolutely swarming with cars.
That's. Oh.
So Arthur does start his lap, and this could be. I mean, this could be. Yeah. Is that Rhino coming out at the last second as well?
What's up?
So, what kind of set the time can he do through sector 1? He is. Oh, he's up. Almost half a tenth. Can the fastest man on track go even faster? I think he's going to be alright. I don't think he's going to catch that queue of cars either. I think he's going to get a nice, clean run. Potential to catch that Red Bull in front, but the Red Bull does get out of the way nicely. As another purple sector, he's still half a tenth up. Will we see a 1:15.4? Oh dear, the Ferrari. Oh, that was so close getting in the way. And he does a 1:15.5. Oh, he slows that Ferrari.
Looks like elite risk.
Oh, elite risk he's invalidated. So he won't be improving.
Benster.
What about Benson? He's just going around turn 3 now. Who's next across the line? Is it Fine Defender? Is he on a lap? He is. Yeah, Charlie, he's resigned. He's down in P7. I think it looks like he's retired out on track. Fine Defender validates. Who's next then?
He's hit something there.
Is that Williams? Dan. So what? Dan down there in 10th position. He will not be enjoying that. Yeah. That purple patch of pace he had in those last couple of races deserted him as he goes up into P7, 1:16.3. The Alfa Romeo is that Benster. It is, but first it's our Lord and Saviour Jake. Haven't seen him tonight yet. Here across the line, and he goes P8. Oh, what a lap from Jake! That's a fantastic lap.
Comes Benster. What can you do?
And Benster, P4 overtakes Aurelian. So yeah, Alfa Romeo currently in the lead of the Tier 1 constructors. That is a looking good once again. Everyone crossing the line. Doesn't look like many people improving. So yeah, that. When Rhino jumps, Muddy Warrior. What's happened to Rhino?
Maybe a few wet setups.
Possibly, but then apart from ride height, you can't imagine much would change in a track like this. Look at that, Ploma did 4 laps on those tyres as well.
Right, I'll leave you with the stream. I'll be right back. So the cat's out.
Okie dokie. Right then, here is your qualifying order for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Arthur takes pole with 1:15.5. On the front row with him will be Elite Risk. Joining him, Row 2, we've got Phantom and Benster. Row 3, we've got Arulian and Postweedler. Dan is P7 with Jake joining him on row 4 with Charlie and Visions, P9 and P10. Aloma will start P11 with Keg Gorniak, P12. Adam is P13. Joel, P14. Rhino 15. Muddy Warrior 16. Pack Bussy 17. Fine Defender 18th. Dylan 19th. And Rain bring up the rear with his grid. Quality band, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Jesus Christ. So, we have seen Rain come through the field before a lot of times. Can he do it at a track like Hungary? Let's see what time we're setting off. And yes, there you go, it's raining. Ho ho! And those puddles indicate that it's probably going to be full wets as well. Lovely jubbly. Right. Jake hasn't put time, so I will just quickly move to the Be Right Back screen. And we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Oh, full wet whole race. Lovely. All right. Right then. 20 seconds, and it's lights out. Fresh has yet to return, and there he is.
No fear, the fresh is here.
10 seconds.
Oh.
We made
Oh,
it.
that's wet.
It's wet the whole race, apparently.
Ooh.
going to be extra
All wet the
interesting race.
entire race?
Rain. Yep. According to Visions, full wet the whole race. Right, 5 lights. Got no sound. And away we go. Yes. Let's see if anyone gets... So everyone's got a decent start. Oh, and Pro Sweeter's got a penalty straight away. What happened there? Right, anyway, into turn 1. Arthur is still in the lead, followed by Elite Risk Spencer. A couple of people going to and fro. Adam's gone down 6 paces. Oh, it looks like Pro Sweeter's had an incident. And he is down and he's round. We've got a few nose cones.
Someone's lost a wing. Oh, it's Al.
Yep.
Dylan.
Ah, Dylan again. I don't know. Did he get a legal overtake? I don't know.
Oh, and
Possibly.
Rhino's pushing along along the pitch
Oh,
sideways.
Along the pitch. Lovely. Right. Yeah, Pack
Gorniak.
Bussy hasn't got a wing either. This is going to be a... Oh, I don't think Kate Gorniak's got a wing either. No, Kate Gorniak hasn't got a wing. This is not a great start as Rain is already up into P15. And look at that, Aurelian up into P3. He's overtaken Benster and Phantom. Benster's struggling in these conditions. He's going side by side. He's got to be careful because then he will bang and then he'll go sideways. Dan up into P4. Look at that. Look at the confidence Dan has compared to everyone else. Benster down to P6. Aurelian and Dan make an absolutely fantastic start. So it looks like Dan's maybe got a legal overtake as he lets Phantom back past. And all these guys have got to be careful. They're going nose to tail. These conditions will not be favourable. Jacob with the P7 as well. Let's see how many people dive into the pits.
That was a lot of wing damage for no VSC.
It was, yeah.
Rain's making... Oh, okay. Rain's up 9 positions.
Yep, that's how he rolls. When he starts at the back, he's usually out. Whoa! A slap of oversteer as he exits tier 1. Turn 1, I should say, really. So 4 people in the pit then. Needing a new nose. Add that to the financial costs. Arthur out in the lead of the Grand Prix. Currently just by over a second to Elite Risk. Hopefully Elite Risk will be able to keep up. Otherwise it's going to be a bit of a solo race, depending on if we get any safety cars, of course. Really running nicely in P3. Looks like he's got a lot more confidence in that car than Phantom. Phantom not having the best of starts by the looks of it. Benster is right behind in P5. And Rain is now up to P10. This, I guess, is where it'll get harder. And Pack Bussy's retired. And is that a safety car? I believe. No,
Nope,
VSC.
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 All that wing damage and nothing. Pack Bussy
Well, you don't usually get...
all by himself.
Yeah.
And VSC.
Yeah. So, well, with wing damage, you don't usually get a VSC. You only ever get a VSC if a car retires.
And normally you do if there's enough of it.
I can't say I've ever seen that before.
Monza. Last season.
I don't recall. My memory isn't that very good. So I'm guessing, yeah, everyone's on wet tyres, so there's no point.
It'd be nice
What
if it
happened
went
to
in
the
at
penalty?
one point,
The
but I don't
penalty's
think it
gone.
will.
That's
Huh?
weird. Pro Sweden had a penalty at the start of the race, but it's gone. He had a penalty flag by his name when the race started.
So
Oh,
drive
Vision's in the pits now. Is Vision changing his wing? I didn't see, but we will see at the end. But yeah, biggest loser so far is Pro Sweetler, down 10 places.
Yeah, he got a drive-through jump start, so he must have saved it.
No, he had no wing.
Oh no, invalid lap. Oh no, yeah, so yeah, he must have saved it when we were looking.
Well, no, yeah, he can't have because he had a nose change and this has been. Does it say how many times does it say he's been in the pits? Because he changed his wing. Anyway, the race is a green flag and Arthur's got a nice little start up to 1.7 the gap now. As Rhino and Adam. Oh, Rhino and Adam have had a bit of a ding dong, or maybe it's just Rhino and himself. I'm not so sure. Either way, Rhino is Just falling back. And, Joel on fine defender now. Having a ding dong. Joel off the track. That is a bit of a dangerous move. He's asking for trouble there. That's him a fine defender. Giving each other much room. As fine defender. That is all over the place this lot at the moment. This is what wet conditions do to you. Training up into P10. Chasing down Paloma. Another twitch out of turn 1. Benster has got past Phantom, so how quick can Benster catch Aurelian? Benster will like nothing more than to right now get back into P2. As Dylan. Fast lap of the race for Dylan. That's not something you see every day in Tier 1. Hello, Jake Macaroni. What is going on here?
Rain on the back of Paloma here.
Yep. Sorry, I was just reading the comments. What did you do if Harry Kane was in your freezer? Keep the door closed, I think. Right. There we go. Rain past Paloma. Paloma runs wide and opens the door for Rain. One more position gained for Rain. Alright. Next up on the chopping block is SRO Charlie. That's Benson. There you go. Benson sets the fastest lap of the race. He's got some pace in that Alfa Romeo. He's targeting Aurelian.
Oh, Aurelian. He's lost it.
Aurelian. Oh dear. I mean, I don't. Did you see? I don't suppose you saw a green turtle shell come out there by any chance? Because I said that Benson was aiming for Aurelian, and all of a sudden Aurelian lost his wing. I mean, is there a green turtle shell or a red turtle shell involved there? I hope not. Either way, that's such a shame for Aurelian. It's such a great start, and now he's going to be... He's got a lap of struggles now as he limps back to the pits. He's got to be careful not to take these drivers out. I'm sure he'll move over and let other guys by. No, he won't. But he does cut that corner. He's being very, very cautious. Oh, he's coming across the track. He's got to be careful.
You can't do that in front of the league owner.
Go on, Jake. Jake's just about through. So there we go. Ben's up into P3 then.
And around the outside.
Yep. So there we go. What about Rain? Can Rain get past him? Ooh, careful. Closing speed. But I wouldn't go on the outside. Rain's going to pit. There you go. Nice and easy. What do I know? Up into P8 goes Rain then. Oh, Elite Rest has the fastest lap. That's good. You can cover battle at the front.
Benster.
No, Benster, yep. So they're... oh, God, that's about half a second as well, I think. Tremendous lap. Considering he had to avoid Aurelian as well. So Aston Martin's no longer in the points, unfortunately. But,
sorry, Scotty.
Dan, of course, is now... Well, he's on the back of Phantom. I think Phantom... Possibly someone who may have gone with a dry setup. Dan obviously didn't have a great qualifying. It was, well, I say didn't great qualifying. It was P7. It's not a bad qualifying by any stretch. I'd love to qualify.
I haven't seen a penalty yet, to be honest.
No track limit penalties yet. Very squirrely coming out that corner.
Especially considering Aurelian decided that this corner wasn't a thing.
Well, it's very hard when you're in the wet and you've got no wing.
Yeah, but the game doesn't care what you think. It just punishes.
It does. Right then, at the front, Elite has got the gap down to, I was about to say just below a second, but it's back up now. But looks like Elite Risk getting more and more comfortable in these conditions. We saw in France, where he had very good wet weather pace. Benster has closed the gap by about half a second as he sets another fastest lap of the race. have a quick look. Fastest lap. So yeah, Benson's going at about half a second on that faster at the moment. So yeah, another.
The rain goes down the inside of Charlie. I think Charlie saw that a bit late.
He's definitely not giving it up though. They go side by side into turn 2. And going for the outside line. He's going to have the inside for this corner though. Nice, easily done it. Good racing from those two. But Charlie's still not giving up though. He's not going to give any breathing room. He's going to rain. Sets himself up into P7. His next target is Jake. Wonder how quick Rain will be able to get past.
It was just quite good for us watching the rain started at the back, didn't it?
Oh, we've got a yellow flag. It's a Red Bull. It's Charlie. He's had a moment. I think he's still got his wings attached. But, that is not ideal for Red Bull.
No, he's lost an
standing. Oh, he has. He's touched the wall. More wing damage for the Red Bull team owner. So, Fresh, how is your red season going so far? How would you rate yourself out of 10? Oh, was he? Oh, and Charlie. Oh dear, we witnessed that, and that wasn't pretty. Sorry, Fresh.
You were asking me a question?
Yeah. Oh, full
safety
car. The full safety car is out. So the field is going to bunch back up. I wonder if we will see anyone, because these tyres can go to the end. But I wonder if we'll see anyone pit for a fresh set and go to the end. Shame for Charlie.
Yeah, Gorniak seems to be absolutely hating this weather, so...
Yeah. He is currently stuck behind Visions, but of course he will be back into play now. He may be last, but of course with the field all bunched back up, he'll be able to possibly make a few positions up. 2 retirements then on lap 8. Pack Bussy and Natolo Charlie. So yeah, Fresh, back to the original question. So, I mean, your team is currently in what, P6? P7? So how would you rate your season so far?
P...
Overall,
6, is it, for combined? Yeah?
No, 7.
Was it
You're
7?
61.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be less now. We're doing alright on coast.
There you go, look, Elite Risk Pits.
Yeah, Woody had a blinder the other day at Brazil. P2. Only lost to Dupree, who is now no longer available for Tier 2. So.
Yeah, he's, I think Dupree's a little bit too quick, isn't he, for Tier 2?
I didn't have quite great race. I was taken up 4 times.
Only 4? Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah. I only got a drive through.
Excellent. So yeah, Elite Risk has, I don't know if he was hearing me or what, but he has pitted, and he is now P6. So his tyres are now going to be that much younger, because these tyres will go to the end. Elite's he's playing with a strategy. Of course, if there is another safety car nearer the end, then obviously it'll be for Moot, but you never know. But that does, of course, promote Benzer up into P2 and Phantom up into P3. So we'll give Arthur some breathing room, but with Benzer showing that he was about half a second on that faster, is the door now open for Benster to take lead of the Grand Prix.
Look, if I was Benster and I was that much quicker, I might have pit for fresh tyres myself.
Yeah, I mean, considering Elite came out in P6.
Just Just about nearly lost it there. Warming up his tyres.
Yeah, looking very good for Alfa Romeo at the moment. As I said, they are currently leading the Tier 1 constructors. Overall second. But Spencer Tier 2 in P2 and Jake in P5. Oh, and what's going on there? Fine Defender has overtaken Muddy Warrior. Under the safety car, it looks like some shenanigans has happened. Interesting. Alright, the Packers almost catched up, so you imagine this will be the lap the safety car goes in as Vision pits. There you go, Vision's... Thing is, will Vision be able to catch back up? It's not a long lap. So he's got to get his foot down as soon as he comes out of the pits. But if he can catch up, that is some good strategy. But it does. With who?
Buddy Warren, Fine Defender.
I don't know. I think Fine Defender may have. I think the game may have glitched. So I think he was just letting Muddy Warrior back through. But that good news for you though. Okay, Gornet gets released, so he is up into P17 now.
He's not liking this weather though.
I don't think anyone likes this weather. So, safety car should be coming in. Given the coming in message any time now. I'm guessing it'll give Vision.
Not in the game. Car's ghosted.
You might have paused, I don't know. But no safety car message just yet. So, it looks like the safety car is going to be out for another lap. So this is where, if you're... Oh, Rain's in P13. Did he pit?
Must have.
He did. Rain has pitted. Tyres.
Might as well.
Yes, he's on fresh He's on fresh tyres, like Elite Risk. I missed that. Interesting. So yeah, Vision's now... The best thing with Visions is his tyres are going to be a lot warmer than everyone else's. Whether that makes a difference or not, we shall see.
Oh, Rain, that was silly.
What's happened now? Oh,
He's trying to,
no.
He's wheel spinning to try and warm up his tyres and he's just lost it there.
Oh,
Third time I've seen him do it, and I was actually really impressed that he managed to keep it the first 2 times.
Did he get damage?
No. Just he wasn't going that fast.
Okay. Well, he likes to last the first challenge.
I watched him do it 2 times before that, maybe 3, and I was quite impressed that he's managed to keep it. But I was like, you're dicing with death there, boy.
Rhino, I think... Yeah, look, I don't think Rhino's in his car again. It's still ghosting.
Yep.
Right, back up to leaders then. As Arthur is a safety car. Oh, has he gone? He has. Arthur's gone already. Well, he's gone a bit wide around that last corner. That could open the door potentially for Benzer. Here we go then. The race is on. Arthur moves across the bend off the racing line inside, but no, he's fine and dandy. As Phantom's already a second behind and getting attacked and overtaken by Dan. But he's got a bit too deep and allows Phantom to retake P3. Oh, the door was open for Dan there. That could have been his only chance. And that's Joel. Looks like Joel's had a spin Oh dear, Joel. The Mercedes team is really not having a good season. It's absolutely.
No
He's
damage.
left an end plate. No, looks like he's fine. But, look at that rain already up 3 positions then. He's doing it again, and Elite is up into P5 then. He's made up a place. Yeah, so how quickly can Elite get past the 2 drivers ahead? His tyres 8 laps younger, of course.
Everyone's just going straight to the middle of Rhino.
Yeah, that's a shame. I didn't see him leave the lobby. Do you want to try and invite him back into the lobby?
I think he's in his car, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just done that glitch that I've seen it happen a few times now.
Excellent. Add that to the list. Right then. So Arthur's had a good start then. He's got his gap back up to over a second, which is pretty much what he had to Elite Risk whole race, and now he's got the gap to Benster. So Elite Risk up in P5. Can he do anything about Dan or Phantom? Not this lap, by the looks of it. Jake just about hanging on to the back of these 3. He'll be sniffing the podium as Muddy Warrior falls back by a couple of seconds. And Pro Speedler and Dylan having a little battle and a ding dong.
That was in the pits, maybe he did get damaged.
Maybe. I didn't see a wing change, but it must have been one. Another one was at the end, and look at that. Rain is now past Dylan. How hard will Dylan fight this? Not very, is the answer. So the Haas is up into P12 and P13, very much not where they want to be. Look at that at the front. Benster's got the gap down. Under a second. Oh, and Visions. Super Sub Visions. Retired. That's another safety car. So this is where I said, now we've got a later safety car. Will these guys now pit? But the pack is so bunched up. If Arthur pits and no one else does, he's going to go right to the back of the grid. Let's keep an eye on to see if anyone does pit. So it'll be interesting.
Joel will be happy.
No, Arthur does pit. Arthur does pit. No, he doesn't. I think he was checking to see what happened, but no one. The old Jake's pitting though. Jake's happy to go to the back of the grid. He wants those fresh wets. Muddy Warrior follows him. Paloma. Yeah, a few cars in the pits then. And this is great because now we've got some different strategies. 4 cars now in the pits.
Got a bit brighter.
Yeah, I don't know, the puddles are still there. So I don't think the rain has eased off at all. And, unfortunately, Joel will remain at P17. But look at that, the McLaren's now up in P5 and P6, looking very good for the constructors. With Jake coming out in P13. But, of course, he will now have the freshest tyres on the track. And he'll benefit from being 3 laps behind the safety car. And just like that, Pro Swedler and Rain at P9 and P10. Haas in the points. Both Haas drivers. Now Aurelian up into P8. After Aurelian's lap of having no wing, he's up in P8. So a good recovery drive so far. Okay then, lap 15, the safety car is still out. Got a few... Oh, there we go. And as I say that, the safety car announces it's coming in. So, Arthur, how quick will he go this time? He went quite early last time. He didn't quite get the jump on Benster.
Well, I'll be expecting it this time.
Yeah.
So too, maybe Phantom.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, and
Oh.
No! What happened there? What did Fine Defender do? And Arthur has gone again, but once again, I don't think he's caught Benson napping.
About the same as last time.
Yep, but look at that.
And
Dan
Dan
once
gets
again,
past
look at that. He does.
So
Dan
does the leap risk. Well, kind of.
It's going to be tight, and look at that. Elite
Sure.
risk. God, a
Great
double
move.
overtake. What a double overtake, and Elite Risk up into P3. I tell you what, that is looking good for Elite Risk now. P3 and 8 laps, fresher tyres than everyone around him. That is the perfect restart for Elite Risk. As Joe had another accident, he's back down into last. He's swapping last place with Guinek as Jake. Looks like he's little overtake. Alright. As Fine Defender looks like he's struggling. Has he got damage? So I think he may have obviously tapped Elite Risk by the sounds of it, but yeah. He's got that 5 seconds hanging over him now. And look at that, the top 3 now racing away from Dan. Dan 1.2 seconds behind now already. But I tell you what, it's looking good for Williams, isn't it? I haven't spoken about Williams yet, but P1 and P4 at the moment. So they're currently sitting 4th in the Tier 1 rankings, but they've only got 31 points so far. But potential a good haul of points today. As Kate Gorniak, Rhino can't be in that car. He's down last now, isn't he? Right.
Rhino for an ambitious move on Fine Defender. Makes a
Rain?
stick. Oh, yes.
I say Rhino, I thought you got the back.
Sorry, Rain.
There you go, Rain back up into P7 where he was before he made the pit stops. So Rain will be happy with that. He's got past his teammate and now Fine Defender. His next target is Adam, of course. How quick can Pro Swede look? Get Fine Defender as well. At the front end, the top 3 still separated by less than a second. Elite Risk hanging back slightly. Possibly letting Benson double the work. If those two come together, then that's all goes in Elite's favour as Rain gets past Adam. Bit of an unorthodox overtaking opportunity, but nonetheless, Rain now finds himself up into P6. He loves an overtake, does Rain? Right, and Dan now 2.3 seconds behind. Not able to keep up with the pace of the front runners, but I don't think he'll mind sitting there in P4. He's got the buffer of Phantom behind him, and Rain is just a second now behind. He's making moves. Jake hasn't been able to make the most of his fresh tyres. Still currently outside the points. I think he was P5 or P6, wasn't he? Before the pit stops, and I think everyone's probably banking on one final safety car. Everyone's tyres hasn't pitted. It's 17.5 laps old now. Alright, let's stick with Rain. It looks like he is getting very close to the back of Phantom. That 2 wheels on the grass. That is bravery in these conditions at the best of times. Oh, Phantom gets a little out of shape. Oh, and Pro Sweden has had an incident. Oh no, he looks like he's going to come together with a Aurelian. Both cars into the wall. Was that a reset from Aurelian? Was he stuck? Wow, what a shame. Hopefully those two are okay. But here comes Rain then. Down the final corner. One Haas out the back, the other charging towards the front. Can Rain, looks like Phantom's got a good exit from the last corner. Will Rain have a quick dive up the inside?
Yes, it will.
He has a look, but Phantom leaves the door open. And Rain says, thank you very much, sir. I'll have that, but Phantom is not going to give up. He will have the inside for turn 2. But Rain looks like he's got it covered. He does. So P5 then for Rain. Very well worked move there. There's Rhino in the pits as well. Is that a wing change or was that just... I don't know. Either way, Pro Swedler and Aurelian in the pits for his second wing change. As Arthur still under pressure from 2 behind. It's going to be fascinating to see how this one unfolds in the last... Well, what have we got left? 16 laps remaining. Rain already taking half second out of Dan, so it looks like Rain could well be making his way up to join the battle for the lead here. Dan is only 3.5 seconds off.
Sector 2.
He has. Bit of clean air. And Rain showing what he can do. Will it be a fastest? Not quite a 32.7, so that's very close to what Benson set earlier in the day. As, look at that, they're getting very close now. Benson, he's going to go on the outside here. Arthur covering it off, he's got to be very careful because it's hard overtaking the opportunity in the best conditions. As,
He's going to get a good run though.
I was going to say, but look at that Arthur. Somehow managed. Oh, and there's that Paloma. She's at the moment no damage by the looks of it, but that's a setback for Paloma.
VSC.
Oh, a VSC. What happened there? Is that because someone spanned? Possibly.
Mister won't be happy about that. Get Arthur against the ropes there.
He did. Pro Sweden in the pits again. Why is that? Did he another nose? What's going on? Yeah, he's lost his nose again. What is going on? Dear me. He must be running out of tyres by now. How many pit stops has he had then? That's his 3rd pit stop, so he's yeah. Oh, and they've given him old wets as well, so his tyres are already 8 laps old, so not ideal. VSC is still out then, it's pretty much been out the whole lap now. Not too sure what the VSC is waiting for. Oh, it's Phantom! Down in P6, gets a drive through. Oh, is he taking it through straight away? Is he being allowed? Oh, and Arthur! Oh dear me, I've missed out, concentrating on the wrong person, and Arthur and Benson going hammer and tong. What is going on with this camera view?
That was very close.
Benson going up the inside. Oh, Arthur just about has it covered. Oh,
Rain!
Rain's gone. Oh no, he's lost it out of turn 1. Oh, what a shame. That was shaping up to be a massive... Elite's up into P2. He does. Elite taking advantage, just as you said, and he's up into P2 now.
Unlucky, Rain. You were smashing it there.
Oh, what a shame for the race that is, because we could have had a 4-way fight for the lead here, but yeah, a little bit too greedy on the fossil, I don't know. But either way, Rain's night is over. So, yeah. He left his ERS on. Ah.
See, this is what I'm talking about with inconsistencies. Paloma loses, I guess, a bit of a wing, or maybe a full wing, VSC, but damn near a full lap. Rain DNFs, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, very consistent. Right.
Well, at least we
Can
get a
elite
three-way battle
risk.
still.
Yeah, can elite because I mean Arthur's tyres can't be doing him any favours right now, so elite risk really is in a pole position here, but just can't quite get a better exit out of that final corner. And Arthur will stay in the lead into turn one. Will he run wide? Because even those laps are 21 laps old now. The traction is still there, as it looks like we find defender in the pits. Puts Jacob to P7, but he's battling Dylan.
P6.
The battle
P7.
of P6 is on, and Dylan and Jake have a little of a ding dong. A fair ding dong on that.
Jake comes back.
And
Dylan comes
inside.
back.
No.
Jake
Dylan
comes
running
back.
wide. They're giving each other plenty of room. This is allowing all the
Dylan
cars.
comes back. Jake comes back.
What a couple of corners from these two.
And now Muddy
Giving each
Warrior's
other-
here.
Oh dear. Oh, Joel in the background as well, sniffing out any danger. Jake has that P6.
Okay,
Muddy
go there,
Warrior.
content. When did that happen?
Oh no! Oh, Joel. Did he get attacked?
Too much. No, I think that was a slight nudge from Gorniak. There was just too much traffic. I think Joel
Oh,
just
Phantom's
backed off for a
Phantom's
second.
gone on the inters. Why has Phantom gone on the inters?
That's
Does he? That is very bold, considering the puddles are still there. I'm very surprised, but maybe he knows something we don't. Obviously, we are not privy to anything that Jeff says, or Mark, or whatever his name is. But he's just been. Rooney is just passing around the outside, so I don't think that's a gamble that's paid off. This is turning to be a not very good race for the AlphaTauri team, who need all the points. AlphaTauri have only got 11 points combined from the first 3 races, so not looking good for the AlphaTauri team right now. And Elite Risk has got down to P3. Has he made a mistake somewhere? Might well look a kerfuffle. Might well look a kerfuffle. Elite has fallen down into P3. And Ben's back up into P2 then. Adam now finds himself in P5. Alpine's just only 13 points so far in Tier 1, but they're actually not doing too bad because they're actually third overall. So we know Dylan's had a lot of bad luck at the moment, but Alpine currently running P5 and P8.
Well, it just goes to show, never give up.
Yep. And Joel P10, despite that spin, Joel is sitting there in P10.
It looked to me like he hit a wall, but I guess he didn't get damage.
Yeah, he's doing alright. He's pulling. He's
From what I could see, they obviously we had the battle with Jake and Dylan.
Yep.
Muddy Warrior came in and was like, I want to play. Then Gorniak and Joel came up, and it was just all too much traffic in that
Ooh.
Sector 2. I think Joel may have let off, and Gorniak didn't see it coming and just gave him a little nudge, and then we saw a prime example of a Cody's spin.
Yep.
How's Phantom doing down there on the Inters?
It's a bit like Ricardo on Magnussen in Brazil, wasn't it? Ricardo gave him the gentlest of taps, and he just went for a spin. Yeah, he's fallen 11 seconds off Aurelian, so I don't think he's on the right tyres.
I actually missed that part of that race.
What, lap 1?
Yeah, I didn't get to see it.
That's a shame. But it basically was a Codemasters collision where Danny Rick basically gave him a little love nudge and Kevin went spinning.
Going back to the 7GR race, the top 3 have come back together, so it's not over yet.
They have. Keeps ebbing
I'd
and
love to
flowing.
see Dan get in this battle, but he doesn't appear to have the pace today.
Yep.
He's done well.
Find defender as he had a moment because both Mercedes have got past. Oh no, it was fun having a run out of the ding dong, wasn't it?
Is that your phrase of the week? Ding dong.
It is. The ding dong. Ding dong, hello. Yeah, obviously
Who's
with
at the door?
Rhinos.
It's not rain. No, I'm sorry, rain. I'm sorry.
It's a bit mean, wasn't it? Right then, coming out the final corner, bench. Top 3 separated by a second. But Arthur still able to get traction out those tyres.
I'd love to see what they look like right now.
What, the tyres?
Yeah.
As in particularly, I would say they're probably in the 50s. The wet tyres last a long time.
I mean, clearly, because Elite Risk isn't really doing much with his, what, 15 lap
8.
pressure tyres?
8 lap order. Yeah, 8 laps. 8 lap
That's
pressure.
not-
But same with Jake though, isn't it? Yeah, he is. It looks like he is catching Adam. But yeah, the wets are basically more durable than the hard tyre would be in the dry. But of course, you do lose speed. The grip's just there all the time though. Well, that's
10 laps to go. Well, coming up for 9 laps to go, but
yeah, still 10 laps. Another pen over fine defender. I think that's possibly his.
a lot of penalties for him. But all in all, not really a lot
Yeah.
of penalties considering it's Hungary and soaking wet. I expected more.
I think Joel might have damage because he's fallen back by 2 seconds from Kagorniak. I think he may have a little bit of damage. Oh, and look at that then. Benster getting a good around the final corner. Is this going to be the lap where he finally overtakes them after the close deploying their ERS down to the tail one. Benster goes around the outside. And now Arthur keeps the position.
Arthur seems to have the straight line speed.
Oh, and Dan's in the pits.
Pit? Why? Why would you do that?
I'm guessing he needed a set of fresh rubbers. But I mean, he hasn't lost that much. He's P9. So I know it's P4, but if he can set some fast lap times, we'll keep an eye on his lap times and see what he does, because he should now technically be the fastest person on track. As we mentioned earlier about Jake catching up, Jake is now within a second of Adam. Jake looking at him from that P4 now, because Jake will be going to the end now. He's got the freshest tyres out of those top 5. Bring him Muddy Warrior, bring him as well. Joel in the pits, has he got that? Is it wing damage like I thought it was?
I didn't catch it.
Joel's on Inters immediately. Has the game screwed him over? Because he's on Inters now.
Oh, Arthur going very wide.
I wonder if that's a game screwed people over.
Ben's just going to send it down the inside. No. He's going to make him think he is, though, so he takes the wider line. Then he does it.
Here we go then.
Ooh, bad.
Round 26 of these guys trying to get past Arthur. He's just hanging on. Look at that. Oh, and Phantom's gone. Phantom has gone. Is that going to be...
In the pits.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, double DNF for Alpha Taufi.
He gets the switchback.
And here we go. Here we go. Enough of that. Benster is technically in the lead. Has he got him? He has. Benster is fully ahead. Benster is in the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix.
That was a beautiful switchback.
It was indeed. And Elite Risk now. Look at that. He's got Elite Risk has got the run. Is Elite Risk going to power past? He does. Arthur has lost 2 positions in 3 corners. And now we have Benster P1, Elite Risk P2, and Arthur in P3. So the next question is, can Elite Risk catch him past Benster?
Yellow flag. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, the Phantom's car came back out on track on
We've got a Phantom car on the track.
Where's my drum set?
Anyway.
Right. So yeah, Joel on those Inters, he's staying out though. So maybe it's not too bad on the Inters.
Oh, God. I got past Dylan at some point. When did that happen? Because that's quite a substantial gap. Did Dylan have a moment?
He must have.
That's a great save from Kagorniak, to be fair. He looked down and out right at the back of the grid. Not really even overtaking.
P1
why?
and P3 in the pits.
Oh, it must
The tyres must have been over the edge, and that now hands the lead.
I mean, it's definitely brighter, but the rain is... I mean, it's definitely not raining.
Are they going for Inters or are they going for wets? That is the question.
Surely they can't go for wets. What would be the point?
It is wets. It's wet tyres. It's wet tyres for Arthur. Wet tyres for both Arthur.
Jake's P3!
He is. Jake is P3. there you go. Dan, fastest on those wet tyres. It is still wet tyres. Look at the top three now. Elite Risk will be going to the end now. His tyres are absolutely fine until the end. Adam finds himself in P2. Will he try and hang on? I'm pretty sure Adam's done this before. Maybe last season, the season before, we really did the whole race on those tyres. Don't put it past him. Jake there in P3. But I'll tell you what though, as much as Jake will want that podium, as soon as Benster comes sniffing, I'm pretty sure Jake will be moving out the way. But, oh, Muddy Warrior's with the session, isn't he? So Muddy Warrior's not even in that car. So a free position then. Alpha Romeo running P3 and P4. And I wonder how quick the two drivers will swap around. Jake will be gutted, but I'm sure he'll be hoping that Benster maybe runs Adam a bit wide so they can both go through, because a P2 and P3 for Alfa Romeo would be absolutely suspended. There you go, Jake lifts off. And Benster up into P3. Look at that, setting the purple first sector already. How quick. He's got 16 seconds to Elite Risk. Can he catch Elite Risk? 16 seconds in 6 laps, would you reckon?
Surely it can't be that significant.
3 seconds a lap. That's it's going to be tough. And look at the amount of grip Benster has compared to Adam there. Coming in that final corner, it's like candy
Adam
from a
deploying
baby.
his entire battery.
Yeah, there you go. Dan once again setting the lap times off. Oh my god, I've got no words. So look at that. There you go. 16 seconds to Benster in his favourite position of P2. He's got it back. Adam then in P3. Jake still there in P4. And where is Arthur? Arthur is still there in P7. He's only just getting past the AI of Muddy Warrior. He has had a moment somewhere, because he is behind Kate Gorniak. Kate Gorniak finds himself now in P5. How wide?
Kate Gorniak, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't remember Benster overtaking Kate Gorniak. He may well have done. Either way.
I think Benster came out just in front.
Ooh, how wide is that Red Bull going to be? I'm sure the team owner of that Red Bull will be hoping it will be the widest Red Bull in the world. Right, so look at that.
Maybe not too wide.
Benster has already taken a second out.
Paloma's out.
Paloma's gone. Now.
Safety car.
We've got a safety car.
Now. Pit.
Elite Risk has got a pit. Oh no, he's past the pit lane.
Gorniak, get in the pits, man.
Oh, that is
absolutely
terrible luck for Elite Risk. Terrible luck for Elite Risk. He's past the pit lane.
Pit, no!
He stays out. Okay, Gorniak stays out.
You should have pit, man.
Oh, he wanted that track position. Oh, what luck for Benster. What horrible luck for Elite Risk. Because now Elite Risk is going to be on very old tyres. Benster's going to be on super fresh tyres. And, well, as good as Elite is, can he keep someone behind who's got 20 lap fresher tyres in himself? Oh, does Elite Risk, does he gamble, knowing that he'll lose out to Elite Risk? Dylan's gone on the intermediates. Anyone else going on intermediates? Fine Defender on the intermediates. What about Aurelian? I'll tell you what, if this is intermediates, this is going to be very interesting. Intersphere. Oh, it's at the crossover point. Oh, this makes things very interesting. Right, let's have a look at Pro Sweden. What does Pro Sweden do? Joel's already on the Inters, so he doesn't need to pit. This could make the final laps very interesting indeed. We're going to get some split strategies here, and we love to see it. Right, come on. Inters. Bit of a faraway camera angle. Yes, Inters. Right. Right then. What do these guys do? This is very intriguing. What is Elite Risk going to do? Is he going to stay right? Is he going to stay? He stays out. Elite Risk stays out.
Yes, my boy. He listened to the team principal. He listened to him.
But what does Kate Gorniak put on though? What did he put on?
Well, if he listens to the team principal, he's going to put on Inters. And he has!
Inters, wow.
I really hope I've not just messed him up.
Okay then. And Arthur's putting on the intermediates. So, well, yeah, because the puddles have disappeared. The puddles are no longer there, which indicates the intermediate tyres should fire up nicely. But there's literally going to be, what, 4 laps left when the safety car goes in. Is there going to be enough time for these intermediate runners to pass them? Okay, Górniak potentially in pole position here for incredible results. If he can get past these wet tyre runners, he is in for a good result here. But he does have Arthur right behind him. Dear me, this is... wow, we are in for, I think, a frantic finale here. Will the safety car come in this lap, or will it be next lap? Oh. Yeah, look, the puddles have gone. It's time for intermediates. Time for intermediates. Is the safety car coming in?
I've just delivered some more team orders.
Doesn't look like. The safety car is staying out, which means we will be getting 3 laps of racing. 3 laps of racing.
Do these boys just bite the bullet and pit? Nope. Surely they're going to get munched up now.
Wow. Oh, I tell you, I am looking forward to this. I am looking forward to this. Look at Adam there on 31 lap old wet tyres. This guy's going to get gobbled up. Muddy Warrior is now back in his car as well. That's no longer a free position. Question is, who do we watch at the start?
Yeah.
Rhino in the middle of the pack as well on the wets. But this, I mean, this grid could turn upside down. We'll have 3 laps of green racing. This is going to be, wow. I mean, for a wet race, this is going to be an amazing finish.
It's going to make driver of the day a bit hard.
Do you know, I was just thinking, I don't know where to go. Like,
I kind of want to give it to anyone in the top 10 at this point.
Because Elite Risk and Benster, Elite Risk and Benster are the front runners if they stay where they are, because they haven't made a mistake all race. Adam is a contender if he stays there, just for the sheer amount of not having to pit. You know,
look at the track now.
Solid. Muddy Warrior's
being on those wets
solid.
is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Is Rhino back in yet? No, I think Rhino might have the glitch, honestly.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, he's online, I can tell you what he's doing. Oh, he's on the main menu, so no. He's not in that car.
Right then. So, we've got...
So that's P9 for Dylan. And points for Fine Defender.
So then, Elite Risk will now control the field. When will he go? He is on the wrong tyres. His tyres will not warm up. Oh, look at that. He didn't go wide on the last corner. Oh, he's sliding, but he's gone. And, oh, Adam. Oh, no, Adam's had a moment. Oh, what a shame for Adam.
Okay, Górniak gets past Adam. He gets past Muddy Warrior.
Oh, okay, Górniak up into P4.
He's got Jake in front of him.
This could be a momentous result for Red Bull. This Muddy Warrior's not giving up that position, and Benson less than a tenth behind Elite Risk. We got 3 laps of green racing. We've got Elite Risk P1, Benson T2, Jake P3, K Górniak on the right tyres in P4. He's got 2.5 laps now to get what would be an absolutely amazing. Well, any kind of top 3 would be amazing. Considering he was plumb last, and even you were saying fresh, he's got no... Oh! What? I almost cursed.
Stop talking about K Górniak, go somewhere else.
Arthur goes top of the P5 then. He is now behind K
Muddy Warrior.
Górniak. Okay, Goniak has fallen the second and a half behind.
Jake, get off him!
I'm not looking at him, I'm looking at Jake. Actually, get off Jake. I'm going to go on Benster.
Don't go on Jake.
Oh, Elite Risk! Oh no! Elite Risk has had a moment. I think he's caught it, but he's lost the lead of the Grand Prix. That now elevates Benz up into P1. Elite Risk is going to come under attack from Jake. He's got 2 laps to hold this Elite Risk. Dear me, but what about Kate Gorniak? Look at that, he's caught up by a second already. Kate Gorniak should have enough to keep
I'm speechless.
Arthur behind.
I can't think of stuff to say.
This is going to be, 2 laps remaining then. We've got 2 laps remaining of this Hungarian Grand Prix. Elite, look, you can see how much Elite Risk is struggling now on those tyres. They're on the wrong tyre and they're at the end of their life. Can Kate Gilnack? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, disaster! Oh dear! And that moves Arthur up into P4. Fresh is currently strangling
I think
himself.
we'll be seeing a clip about that later.
Oh, but that then moves Arthur up into P4. Arthur, he's got a lap and a half. Can he make it into the top 3? Can he get past any of these guys? Benster looks like he's flown away. The tyre advantage. Look at that, he's on 3 seconds already. Elite Risk is struggling. Arthur's gonna, you've got to be careful there, Arthur. Don't got there. Oh, he's caused an accident. Oh, Arthur.
Is that 2 accidents in 1 lap that Arthur's just caused?
Elite Risk has gone up as well. That is definitely going to be another one for the stewards room. But Arthur finds himself P2 on track now. Oh dear, we said this could go topsy-turvy, didn't we? Benster looks like he's got it wrapped up in P1. Arthur finds himself in P2. His teammate Dan is P3. Good day for Williams so far. Elite Risk is just about hanging on to that P4, but he's got no traction. Just look at this. Kate Jornak now. He's got no wing. He's got no end plate.
He's going to use Elite Risk to block Dylan.
He's still, oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, he's lost an end plate, but he's still faster than Elite Risk on the wrong tyres. Dear me. Back at the front, Benson looks like he's got this wrapped up. Arthur has let Dan through. Dylan up into P5 then. This would be a great result for Dylan, a great confidence boost for Dylan if he can stay where he is. As post-speeder. Gets a little penalty, but he's potentially losing P10. And Elite Risk still just clinging on to that P4, sorry. It was looking so good for Elite Risk, and then the weather turned. Dylan's going to have a look up the inside. Elite Risk, does he see him? What is the camera doing? No, Elite Risk just about stays there. Elite Risk going off the track. Dylan's, he's got to be careful doing. He's got the car. Look at that, Joel as well. They've all got to be careful as Dylan. He's going to go up the inside. He does. Does he brake too late? He does. All with a bit of pushing and shoving, but what a grandstand finish we got here. Dan has caught up so much. He's only a second half now behind
Kate
Benson.
Gorniak. Elite and Joel have come together. Kate Gorniak moves up to 5th.
Oh no. Oh dear. Well, what a finish. Benster is your victor. Arthur P2, Dan P3. Dylan across the line in P4. Kate Gorniak P5. Joel P6 with some last lap shenanigans. And that was a quick one. Wow,
Who's your
what
driver of the day? I know who it isn't. The game gave it to Dylan.
I'm giving it to Benster.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I think he drove so solid all race. He managed to get himself the perfect pit stop. He bided his time, got past Arthur when it mattered.
It's just because I completely agree with Benster. It doesn't mean that there weren't a lot of very good candidates there.
100%. I mean, Kate Gorniak with a thrilling drive back through the field. But I hope the game hasn't broken. So I'm still on the loading screen. There we go. Thank goodness for that. I was a bit worried the game was about to crash. There we go. Benster, your winner. He braved it on those wet tyres when the last, 3-4 laps called for the intermediate tyres. You saw he lost about 3 seconds in that final lap to both Arthur and Dan, but a worthy winner, and his first win of the season, and also a worthy winner of the driver of the day. As himself, Dan and Arthur share the podium. A great day for Williams. P2 and P3, that will rocket them right up the standings. It's a chaotic end to the race. Yeah, and right, so race rundown then. Benster is your winner. Arthur is P2. I wonder if he'll keep that position after a few tags, but that'll buy one for the stewards room. Dan is P3, the final podium place. Dylan, P4. Okay, Gornak, P5. Joel, another good comeback driver in P6. Muddy Warrior, P7. Elite Risk, so unlucky, P8. Aurelian, P9. Rhino, the final points person. Pro Sweden, P11. Adam gets P12. Jake, P13. So unlucky. Fine Defender, Paloma, Phantom, Rain, Visions, Charlie, and Bussy round up the order. Oh, race director. Sugar. I don't suppose you got the race director, did you, Fresh?
What?
I don't suppose you got the race director.
No.
Someone pressed the continue button too early, I didn't get it.
Oh.
Damn.
Good.
Damn. Right. So, I guess we should end the stream there. So, if you've made it this far, you're a hero. Thank you very much for watching. We are back tomorrow at the same time for... Thursday. We're back on Thursday for Tier 2, where we are also racing around Hungary. Fresh, any last words of wisdom from yourself before we sign off?
Oh, that was a fantastic and yeah, pretty much sums that up.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.